Hello YouTubers! Tommy back again from Overland Transportation System with the 6th installment of building my shelf layout. Let me turn the camera around, get right to it, and show you what we've got going now. Okay, let's see where we are now. Well, we've got a couple changes. Number one, I've raised the entire layout from what was originally down around 36. I raised it up to 44 inches at the top of the foam. I was planning all this time, I discussed about doing a double deck with the end scale on top, and while I still like the idea of a long main run with the end scale, there was a part of that bothered me in that I didn't want that end scale over top of the HO to interfere with the HO. And so the more I thought about it, I decided that I would raise this layout up and I would go with the end scale in the center of the room as an island. So that was what I had originally showed in a track plan, and then I decided maybe I would go double deck. We discussed that at the earlier videos, and now here I've come back full circle back to the original HO around the room and N in the middle. So this layout now has been raised up to 44, and we have blue foam on top of everything. I do have my inner corners done, and we come down here and I will take the foam off the corner, and we'll discuss what I did as far as constructing the inner corner. When I raised this up, I raised it up 9 inches, and so my original support got extended down here at the base using the plywood and a 2x2 block on each corner, and so that firmed me up, getting me up to my supported height that I needed, and nothing is glued down as far as the foam. So let me just take this away. Here's my corner pieces. I'll take this away and we'll discuss what I did with my construction. Okay, so what I used in the front here and for the supports, I went with a 2x3, and that gave me enough width to screw down into. It gave me enough width back here to screw that plywood triangle piece down. Because it was a perfect 45, I had discussed that possibly I would go with the hinges like I did on these inner corners angle pieces there. Instead, I just set the saw for 45, and I cut these pieces 20 inches long, cut them at a 45. They fit right in nice. Using the 1x3s again, I just put them in for support, and there's my plywood all pre-drilled, and I just put my foam in, and so that brings us up to date what we have done now. So I'm going to wrap this video up with that, and the next installment, I guess what I'll be doing is underneath this modules I will probably be hooking up my wiring. What I plan to do for that is I've drilled the holes for the wires to pass through on that back wall of the module. I'll be putting little blocks that will accept the wires, and I'll simply daisy chain the bus line from module to module, and the feeders will go to those little blocks wired to the back. So if I ever have to disconnect and move it, I don't have to strip a bus line out from the whole entire thing. I simply unplug each module and take out the 5/8 bolts, and away we go. Actually, I found out in raising this up that it did come apart rather easily, removing those 5/8 bolts. Being the foam is not glued down yet, I was able to just take the modules off the brackets, raise the brackets up. I found another advantage to having that closet-made wall system is I could just raise them up to where I wanted. Actually, I set 3 different heights to see which height I really like best. Not only did I raise it up 3 different heights, I also put a piece of track on there, and I ran a train to see visually what height really appealed to me, what height I could easily reach in. And at my height, I'm able to reach in. This is just to my mid chest. Like I said in an earlier video, just 5 foot tall, so 44 inches worked out really nice for me visually, and to be able to reach in. And my reach is only about 18, and so these being 20 inches wide, it all works out fine. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up, and we'll get ready to bring in another installment. All right, we'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.